Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back. Welcome back to our Fallout 4 playthrough series. And as you can see, you are joining me in a little bit different of a state as we left last time, which is I've ran back to Sanctuary Hills. I've got dog meat here with me. Always good, always good. I actually came back with the intention of finding a bed so I could sleep until morning, so I wasn't in the dark, literally here. However, I think I don't know if it's just been since I haven't played this game in a while, but I have not found a bed yet, and maybe I have to wait until I build beds for people. I don't see one sitting around. Maybe we can just sit in this chair until time passes correctly. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna go. We'll go. Wait about 4 hours. All right. It's a little foggier than I would have liked, but it'll be all right. So today, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to make our way down to Concord and see what we can see there and find hopefully some new friends. And, see if they can help us find Sean, get any information on it. I think we all know what's going to happen here. Just wanted, while we're making our journey down there, I wanted to address a couple of things that are changing with this series due to changes with my channel. One being that this series will now transfer from being a weekly series to a every other week series for the time being. The reason for this being that I have a lot of plans for my money. I have a lot of plans for my live stream schedule for the month of October, and a lot of things I want to tackle there. And I think that I bit off a little bit more than I could chew personally for how new I am to this whole thing. With the editing and recording weekly videos, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't cutting my live streams down completely, so I decided to do a rotating week schedule where 1 week I have 3 live streams and no Fallout 4 episode come out, and then the other week 2 live streams and that come out accordingly. Now, on to the other little business that I wanted to cover with the Fallout series here. I'm going to try to keep the editing as minimal as possible, which means that I'm going to be adjusting levels and trying to make sure I have them set appropriately before we hit the editing room with the raw footage, because as much as I can do without worrying about hitting it in post or anything like that is going to benefit me time-wise in the long run. So I think at the moment, what I'll probably just be doing is cutting out anything that is absolutely unessential. Say we have a crash or something like that. For your viewing, I will take that out. However, if we run into something along the lines that I would like to kind of play around with editing, I'll do that. But also, I will try to keep the audio levels, because I know on last episode the audio levels were a little interesting, to say the least. Like my game volume was a little bit higher than I would have preferred, and so I pulled that down hopefully enough. And I've bumped up my mic volume. So if it's a little quieter, just go ahead and let me know in the comments if you prefer it a certain way, if you need the game volume just up a little bit more compared to my voice, or if you like it how it is, or if, say, I'm even, I'm assuming that the game volume is low enough and it actually needs to be pulled down more. However, with all the logistical stuff out of the way, we will be making our way into Concord, as I said earlier. And that means that we have to pull around the outskirts here, loot a little bit of houses, and I think we all know what's going to be coming up. Pardon me. So we've got a couple of blood bug hatchlings up ahead. These guys aren't really a big risk, so we can probably just take them on a frontal attack. We definitely want to keep dog meat in the situation here. That was a great miss. Sure, we'll take a 50-50 pot shot. All right, look at that. Look at that. Oh, pachow. That was a pretty good one. All right, now did I shoot it so bad that I can't find it? Okay, that's gross. But oh, the poor Brahmin. We'll take the meat. You never know. Where did that one go? I don't believe I have it. Oh gosh. I don't see it. I don't have the best perception in real life when it comes to video games, including my characters. Probably not very perceptive. There it is. Now, there we go. Now, as we move down into Concord, here's the deal. I always tackle these houses in a certain order because I know that there's good stuff in them. We're coming in a little less equipped than I would like. That's where I think we're going to spend a little bit of time looting to really open things up here and see what we can find. So I know that I had my build predetermined out in this game. Take the food. You never know when you're going to need the food. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a quantum. Always grab the quantum. But the big thing I want to really focus on is damage per shot. So the DPS and everything along those lines. And ashtray, that could actually be helpful. I need to not go super crazy on the junk, though. I need to remember that because Psycho Buff Out, there's our drugs. Due to the fact that I don't necessarily know if my carry weight is really, like, I don't know if my carry weight's all that great. Let's see, I have 71. Okay, so it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. We need to find ourselves a more effective weapon, especially now that we've discovered Concord. If you have not played this game, just be aware when you start moving into Concord here in the greater area, you're going to run into opposition pretty well down this way, if I remember correctly. It has been a while since I have played through this again, but I would suggest if this is your first time seeing Fallout and everything, a good way to play the game is actually stay in your crouched mode. So like when I'm walking around here, I'm not crouched, I'm not being tactical. When the hidden pops up, that's how I know. So you're going to want to kind of keep things a little, snicky here, because that way if you can always maintain the jump on your enemies in Fallout, that is going to be your best idea. Your best approach, and you're going to be able to handle things the best probably through there. So let's just cruise around here, make sure we're catching things. This house looks like it's lootable. I think we're safe for now, so we can pop out of here. And maybe we can... I actually don't know if I've ever really paid attention to this house before, I'm not going to lie. I would early game grab as much canned food and everything as you can get, because you don't want to completely burn your stim packs. The Gwinnett Stout, I'm not going to really worry about the alcohol. That's really not something I'm worried. A boot right here. This is a really small house. Like absurdly small. Oh, sugar bombs. Give me them sugar bombs. Oh, wait. Instamash. Yummy, yummy. But yeah, so you're going to want to kind of loot stuff and grab as much as you can in the area of... Dog? Dog. Where is dog? Dog, you found something. Come to Papa. Okay. Do we follow him? I think we follow him. I swear to God. What did you find? Dog. Oh. Oh, thank you. Good. Good doggy. Let's talk.
tricks?
Oh my gosh. My heart. Oh, the best boy. Anyway. Actually, what do we have here? We don't have a lot. That's okay. So we got a 13, a 14, and we got a medium. I mean, technically we could unfavorite that. It's really not a necessary thing, but whatever. Yes, so you're gonna kind of want to hop in and around here. Just be cautious. Make sure you check your surroundings and everything. I mean, this isn't going to be as crazy as a first-person shooter. It's not like you're going to get, guys running in and out and going crazy here. But there's definitely going to be some kind of opposition coming, and especially soon. I would also, now, hold on. I might eat my words. I would also somewhat recommend that you take the time to pop into these warehouses and everything and loot, because there's going to be a lot of good areas over here. There could be a lot of good stuff. I'm personally right now looking for a better weapon. I don't think I'm going to find it, but by gone it, we're going to try. Now, just hop up and around here. There's a shot glass. That's not going to help anybody. Okay, I guess we're going down. Oh, it's a bummer. No, I think, if I remember correctly, this is a cool little, it's like a cut-through. Shortcut, not a cut-through. Yeah, and this will bring you out the back here. And then, so we're going to see, as you can see, the brackets are shifting a little bit as we're moving. That means that we're going to run into some raiders up ahead. And we'll be able to find them decently soon. That's why I'm trying to find anything I can use that's going to be better than a 10mm, even though the 10mm really isn't bad. I just, I set myself up a little poorly, and I think I took, I took an unnecessary upgrade for upgrading it, instead of focusing on, what was important, which probably would have been a better scope and everything like that. I focused a little bit too much on something else. However, we are going to...
No sign of them now.
Oh, yeah, see? No sign of them now. They can definitely know we're here, but they don't know where to find us. I actually need to... I apologize. I need to bump up the volume just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hopefully this doesn't affect the recording too bad. Alrighty. So, now, it's in my understanding that there's not really a good way to approach this fight stealthily unless you've already put the extra effort in to being stealthy. Yeah, whatever. I love that. It's like they just wanted to put you in this, like, they're like, this will protect you. Alright, so... if I remember correctly, we're going to have raiders down the main road here. Now, I've taken a completely convoluted way through Concord just to try to avoid a lot of the issues here and avoid a lot of the conflict up front. I was trying to find a better weapon or something for taking these guys on, but I don't know. I feel like I haven't really found anything. So what we're going to do now is we're going to grab our pork and beans and our bobby pin box. See, the bobby pin box, that's almost worth doing this alone, because the more and more you can stack up, like essential applies like that. Oh, shoot. I think actually we might have just found something. Okay, we don't need the Nuka-Cola bottles. Yep. So a pipe bolt action sniper rifle. This is going to be a good... sack hood with straps. I don't like it. Pocketed leather left leg. We're going to grab that because later on that might be useful, okay? Wait, I totally... Whoopsie. Okay, 84 out of 220. So we are doing fine on the weight. But we need to be careful here. Because we don't want to... we don't want to screw ourselves out of necessary carry weight. See, that's going to be a good weight to value ratio. The cloth, really not. The pipe pistol, see it. So a lot of the times I carry extra pipe pistols, so I can break them down. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and equip that pipe action bolt rifle. All right. I don't have any ammo for it. That is not fun, but we've got it. That'll do for a sniper weapon. We're gonna be running into a lot of that ammo coming up. So here we go. For now, oh, interesting. We can deal with those guys later when we move on through Concord. However, here we go. I think we've got as much setup as I possibly can remember, and there's even stuff I didn't even realize that pipe rifle was going to be in there. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to work down the main road. So I'm going to loop back around, because if I approach from this angle, I'm not necessarily sure what happens. It's not a bad thing. I am just more comfortable myself with whipping in and out of here. So let's go through the speakeasy. So this is the back entrance, if I remember correctly. I don't remember if there's people in here or not. There could be, there could not be. Okay, so I've got my weapon pulled down, so there's no... Okay, so we got plastic bowls. We've got an advanced lock safe, which we're not going to be able to. We're going to snag the camera. Let's see, scissors, dirty ashtray, beer bottle, cigar. Oh, boom. All right, so... Oh, no, never mind. What do I know? So we'll go down there in a sec. But we want to loot this place too, because the speakeasy's not a bad little jam here. Look at all the... See, that's one thing, is like Fallout's always had this awesome storytelling within just subtle placement of items and such like that in the game. It's like it doesn't have to be some character doing a oh boy, there's the jackpot. Oh, there's the jackpot. But yeah, it doesn't have to be some you know, crazy exposition dump by a character or something along those lines. It's gonna be plenty of really cool things that can be done through just atmospheric storytelling or placement of items, or, you know, characters, you know, that kind of stuff, aesthetic items, whatever you want to do, you want to say or anything. But I'm actually gonna have to remember not to just dip out of the speakeasy through the front door. I'm gonna have to remember to leave the way I came, so I'm not to completely... I don't know, you could do that. Not to completely screw myself here, because if I open those, if I go through a different way and go through like the back door, or I'm sorry, I apologize, the front door or something along those lines, then I'm going to run into a situation. Oh jeez, these people are doing XL. That's pretty brutal. There's a combat knife though, that could be helpful. This dude was loving a mannequin. All right, interesting. Yes, but look at this. Look at this. Machete. Always good. And then we knock this over. This is the kind of storytelling that's like, what is going on here? Alrighty. So, I think we have found pretty much everything the speakeasy can tell us, unless...
Don't think I can pick
I
this.
don't have that. Shoot. Alright, well, we're going to head out the back. We're going to whip our way around, and we're going to head into the proper part of this to make sure that we are getting through this area that is Concord and getting ourselves our new friends. See, the raiders can already... They can already, like, sense you're here, and it might have been because I haven't been, like, the quietest person in the world. regardless. They know you're here. They just don't know where. Wait, what does that say? A plutonium well? I'm sorry, I never noticed that before. Alright, so here we go. That's going to be our first one. Now the problem is my range is going to be pretty poor because I'm using a 10mm and I haven't found myself any kind of rifle for any kind of longer range engagements. So we're going to kind of have to just either creep a little closer and handle them that way, or we're going to have Dogmeat help us out, which is always nice.
I know you're here. I'll find you.
That was actually a very surprisingly easy kill. There's going to be at least another one. Don't know where they are. I'm actually surprised we have not been found by her or him yet. Interesting. I'm definitely detected. But that's not necessarily detected. Assault gas mask. Road leathers. You'll see why I'm grabbing this in time being. Well, let's make sure that... Yeah, we're running a little heavy. I might have to... We might have to give up some stuff. Oh, that's dog meat. So the person that's detecting us is actually Preston up there. Preston is the one detecting us. So.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
Alrighty, so here we go. We started out of time. Out of time is gonna be your good old run-of-the-mill. Oh, we already got a perk. Very nice, very nice. But your run-of-the-mill, not miscellaneous, but like small quest or whatever. So let's go ahead. I don't know, out of time we already did. So we could probably, let's see. The detected thing is always good. We already have critical banker. Let's do Grim Reaper Sprint. I feel very good about getting these higher level perks going early because they're going to be able to help us here. I would suggest, just because I actually really enjoy this stuff, so I'm going to take it. I would suggest immediately putting on the whatchamacallit. That's a good charisma thing. It's a damage resistance. We're going to throw the damage resistance on. I would immediately suggest putting the laser musket on your favorites. And then I would, reassign stuff accordingly. So we got our butt. We're going to get our laser muskets here. So we've got ourselves here. I think this is a 2-charger. Yes, because it's not upgraded. Alright. So let's go ahead and I will try to keep the wandering and talking kind of to a minimum. Let's do this. So a lot of these are a little easier. A lot of these shots are a little easier to take in manual aiming instead of VATS. Just because it is a little early game. So if you have a decent, aim down the sight skill, and I mean like player skill, go ahead and knock that out instead of worrying about trying to just aim down the sight. I am in danger. Probably from up there. Maybe over here. Let's try to move. Oh, very aggravating. All right, let's go. I was trying to plink him off if I could. Make sure you're your Pip-Boy light is off. Feel free to occasionally be tapping your good old VATS button. What are you doing, dog? Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so we were able to pop her. We'll go ahead and... should be alright that way. But, I said keep the Pip-Boy light off, but, you know, obviously if you can't see, you can't see. So, whoop, almost fell over. There's going to be a little bit of ammo. Oh, short pipe rifle. Okay, so this is where you start making some interesting decisions in my opinion. So, I would argue that the pipe rifle is not a bad, you know, not a bad substitution. It's like, if you want to save some of your laser muskets. Oh, God. Oh, that scared me. Oh, good Lord, dog meat. Okay, so I would also come down here, loot, get the mentats, focus on adhesive in the early game, in my opinion. So here we are in a situation, the computer terminal or the security gate. I understand that we could do the computer terminal, but it's just I'm better at the lockpicking one, so I tend to lean towards lockpicking better. More than the terminal. I know how to do terminals and everything like that. They're quite easy. But I find them more time consuming. And especially in a situation here, I want to try to keep... Oh, shoot. I'm sitting here talking smack about that. There we go. All right. Got it. So I always grab the fusion core. And the reason for that will become very, very, very clear in just a little bit. So we're gonna come up here. We're gonna... Oh. Okay, so we're running into an issue here where we've got... I don't know what my, where my reticule is. So let's try to get him... Okay, so that's one way to do it. Now, if I remember right, I think there's going to be raiders moving around on up here. Take all the drugs. I don't actually use drugs in the game, but in this playthrough, who knows, maybe... Ooh, the decanter's going to be nice. The crystal's hard to come by. But, yeah, keep your looting to, you know, nothing that's super crazy. Grab the desk fan. But don't be afraid to loot at the same time. I mean, a pencil you can probably leave behind. The cap stash I would advise taking. So Preston will be up here, and you can see that he's posted up here. Our goal is to cross over and get to the other side, just like the chicken. Let's see. All right. Now, again, as I was saying, if I remember correctly, I think raiders push in to this area. Yes, they do. All right, hold on. Let's go ahead and...
Somebody's out there shooting the place up. I ain't sitting around waiting to die. I swear to God, you make a move for that exit, and I'll gut you myself. Shut your mouth.
All right, that was not a bad grenade, everybody. However, the one thing I do worry about is the fact that there's still a guy alive. All right. I think he might be above. I think this is a really cool memorial, by the way. Or it's like the Revolution, you got World War II, and then you move into the Fallout era.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Unless I didn't kill the other guy and he, like, somehow... Oh, shoot.
Only a fucking coward hides. Better run.
I don't know where this guy is, but it's kind of freaking me out. So the glow-sighted light pipe rifle is not a bad weapon because of the glow sights, but I'm not going to grab it because I already have a pipe rifle right here. And this is honestly just a means to an end. Probably not going to win me any wars here. Oof. Got him. So I could have sworn there was two guys there. I don't know what's going on.
Coming in there, and I'm gonna skin every last one of you. Come on, man. They ain't going nowhere. We got other shit to deal with. You hear that? I gotta go take a little walk. I'll be back. Dead.
Okay, so now we're gonna have fun with this. Hey, dog. Doggy, could you watch out? Alright, so with the Molotovs, like, they're a little different than the grenades, in my opinion. Ooh! Oof! Okay, I feel really good about that. Okay, so now we just gotta find them. So that's gonna be our, you know, our cue that we can keep moving, and we can move a little bit freely here. Oh, I even got the thing back. Nice. So Garvey's gonna keep, he's gonna keep shouting at us, but we're gonna do a bunch of fast looting. Well, not fast, but, you know, decently fast looting. If I, by the way, I wanted to say, everyone, if I do feel the inkling that I want to play this more and put out more parts, which will be happening in the future, this will shift back to a weekly thing at some point. But as for right now, it's just gotta sit back a little bit. We got to, you know, we gotta do what we can. Did I already loot you? Yes, I did. Okay, let's go ahead and see what Preston and all these lovely people have to say.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minutemen.
Minutemen? So now I'm traveling backward in time?
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference. And I did, but things fell apart. Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing.
Please, go on.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Ghouls? What are ghouls?
Wow.
Maybe.
You really aren't from around here, are you?
Nope.
Ghouls are irradiated people. Most are just like you and me. They look pretty messed up and live for a long time, but they're still just people. The ones I'm talking about are different.
This is the longest subtitles.
Radiation rotted their brains, made them feral. They'll rip you apart just as soon as look at you. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
One good idea can make all the difference.
Sturgis, tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
What makes that power armor so special?
A West-Tech internalized servo system, that's what.
He gets so
Inside
excited.
that baby, super is the new normal. You'll be stronger, tougher, resistant to rads, and get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again, but we're a bit stuck.
So, what's the solution?
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC.
I like that he says FC. We all just call them fusion cores, guys. It's all good here.
Nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Here's something interesting. I'm better at that than he is.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Alrighty. So, don't forget Robco Fun. Because then you get the game holotape, which is, you know, fun, but not necessarily the most helpful thing in the world. And we got Mama Murphy here. Okay, I guess we're going to sit next to her.
Careful, kid. There's something coming.
Ma'am.
More than what I expected dog meat would
Dog
find
meat.
in that
There we go.
little neighborhood. But oh, so much better.
So, he's your dog?
Aw, he ain't my dog. No, sir. Dog meat, he's what you call his own man.
Call his own man.
Can't own a free spirit like that. But he chooses his friends and sticks with them. He'll stay by you now. I saw it.
Please, tell me what you know.
Just listen to me. Acting a crazy old lady. It's the chems, you see. Give old Mama Murphy the sight. Been that way since I was a girl.
What's the site?
There, so in case anyone doesn't know what the site
Bit
is.
of what was and what will be. And even what is right now. And right now, I can see
She's always kind of creeped me out a little bit, like her face.
drawn by the noise and the chaos. And it is angry.
What is it? Mama Murphy, I need more, please.
Oh, shoot.
I'm sorry, kid, but I just don't know. The sight ain't always clear, but believe me.
I guess I'm not very charismatic in my assault gas mask suit.
But I'm tired now. And if I ain't mistaken, you've got a job to do.
I've got a job to do. Alright.
Hey,
We can't just stay trapped in here. This is ridiculous.
Don't ever forget the perception bobblehead. Don't ever forget it. Very important.
mister.
Oh God, why?
I think he actually has a pretty sad story, if I remember correctly. I don't remember entirely what's going on. But, now, what we can do is we can make our way up to the roof and see what we can do about this power armor. I won't ruin what's going on right now, but it's about to go down. Okay, so we've got our armor right here. Play this. I'll shut up so you can listen.
Personal log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. From the intel I've gathered, this was a global event. The co-pilot was killed on impact. Pilot died of his injuries a day later. Day after that, Flaherty and Canoa were shot by some scared, desperate survivors. Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America. Or what's left of it.
I always thought it's a nice touch to have like a military insight to what happened on the day and everything. Anyway. Let's get ourselves in here. Alrighty, shall we, boys?
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here.
So I'm gonna really conserve ammo here, and it will make sense why
Show me that fancy gun.
later. Well, not later. Very, very soon it will make sense.
Get away, asshole.
So it's really easy just to tear up the raiders here. Make sure you're keeping an eye on your ammo. I would honestly suggest that you you focus on hitting the explosives, like in the cars and such. Maybe take a look around, make sure you're grabbing what you can. As you can see, they'll line up here for you. The minigun's awesome, man. I mean, a lot of games will let you, you know, pal around with a minigun. One thing about dog meat is he shows no fear. Now here's the problem. There's the problem. So this thing will ruin your life. This, ladies and gentlemen, is called a death claw. And these things do not mess around. They are no joke. And honestly, I really need to be using a stim pack now. So you gotta keep moving. See, the problem is you really got to stay on top of this. Because he will frickin' mess you up, guys. Dead serious. Honestly, I really need to take the death claw out right now. Oh my gosh. He just keeps eating me. He's like... I think a lot of it is broken right now. Well, that's the good news, is we got him. Whew! Oh my gosh! I'm taking all that as part of a the goodness. But yeah, as you can see, guys, the Deathclaw really will screw you up, like bad. I mean, let me just for context, like look at how broken the power armor is. Yay, dog meat, you're fine. All right, so now we're gonna run back through here and we're gonna loot the hell out of stuff. Oh my gosh, I forgot how difficult that fight can kind of be at the beginning of the game. Especially because it's not like I picked like a lot of perks that help me out, right? Oh yeah, that's right. Power armor will break through stuff if you walk through it. The good news is we will get a lot, and by a lot I mean a pretty healthy amount of ammo and and throwables. We don't need that extra shotgun. Just not a thing we need. Wait, yep. Okay, so we dropped one. Let's make sure we're heal ourselves up a little bit more here. Hopefully Preston's happy, because that is not the easiest thing in the world. Whew! I probably could have handled that Deathclaw better, but I just was panicking again. I was like, oh no, he's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. Alright.
You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
Oh, interesting.
Hey.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
You guys gonna be okay now?
Yeah, for a while anyway. We can at least move someplace. Listen, when we first met, you asked about the Minutemen. One thing you should know about us, we help out our friends.
Look at the glitch.
So here, for everything you've done, thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Well, since you say that, maybe you'll come to Sanctuary with us. We could use your help getting settled there.
What would I need to do?
You'd need to stay strong like you've been. 'Cause there's more to your destiny. I've seen it. And I know your pain.
Please, tell me. I need to know.
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
He's alive.
Where is my son? Where is Sean?
Oh, I wish I knew, kid. I really do. But it's not like I can see your son. I can just feel his life force, his energy. He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
What's in Diamond City? Is Sean there?
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me
So
some
this
chems
lady
later.
works like you feed her
Say we'll
chems
paint a
and
clever
drugs, and she
picture.
sees stuff in the future.
Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary.
Dog meat.
Not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama?
I don't like
Murphy's
Marcy.
what?
She's not. She's a negative Nancy.
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So
Like High
Marcy,
School Musical.
got a better idea of what we should do next? Anybody? Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
It
Come
won't.
on, June. It's time to go.
Oh, okay.
So what we're gonna do now is watch these people in the background dance. We're gonna head up to our Red Rocket because I think that's where I've decided in this playthrough where I'm going to make my home. Is I'm gonna post up at the Red Rocket station outside Sanctuary. That way it's still pretty decently close, and we can we can move from there. Okay, you guys are taking too long. Later. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, while we wait for them to all go through the door. Yeah, the Museum of Freedom is a really really neat little mini dungeon. It's like a nice introductory dungeon. It's really cool. I really enjoy it because it's very straightforward and quite easy to get a grasp on, but it's nothing like, it's nothing that's so basic that it's like boring. I guess that's probably a horrible way to put it, but you know what I'm saying. I always thought this was kind of a cool opening, opening dungeon and opening area to Fallout 4 is just like, hey, here you go. Okay, so they're all.
I'll take point. Stay close, everyone.
So
Right behind you, boss.
I'm not gonna sit around and wait for him because it will take him forever. We're gonna run up and we're gonna put our power armor up, and that'll probably do it for this this episode. I don't wanna dig too far into the stuff because then the next bits are more of the basic building of your town necessities and all that kind of stuff. So we'll dig into that next time. I do think next time we will do all that fun buildy stuff and everything, and then maybe start to venture out if we have enough time, depending on how long the building of Sanctuary actually takes. But we might venture out a little bit to the west and southwest here of Sanctuary and the Red Rocket Station to really start exploring around a little bit more. Alrighty. Go ahead and drop our power armor right here. Actually, you know what? Sorry. How embarrassing. I think I need to get closer. But the good news, ladies and gentlemen, is we do now have it was pristine, a nifty set of T-54. It was a cherry, and then, the Deathclaw ripped my leg and arm platings off. Both legs, actually, and the arm platings off because he's rude. But whatever. That's fine. Yes, anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. We got a couple of new weapons. We met some new friends over in Concord, which could become very useful. And then they are heading up to what seems to be Sanctuary to build a new life. And as far as I'm concerned, I would like to help them in that endeavor, provided that, they can do some of the work themselves. Let's be honest here. We don't need to be doing everything all the time. So next time, look forward to us jumping in to the base building in Sanctuary and that quest. And if we have enough time, we might venture a little bit out. I'm thinking after that next part, we will do a little bit of exploring before we start to dig more into the main story, because I know pretty soon Corvega is coming up, and that is a very, very intense dungeon. It is a long one, and that'll be an entire part in itself on the entire Corvega factory. So stay tuned. As I said, right now this is going to be every other week, so won't see you next week, but we will see you the week after. And I hope you all enjoyed watching part 3 of my Fallout 4 playthrough, and we will see you next time.